Hey guys, so I know I already made one video today and I was a lot better dressed in it, but it is way too hot to wear a blazer right now. So, I know that I've already made one video, but this is something that has been bothering me. So, people think that because I don't understand every single thing about this industry, that I'm just gonna give up, or that I'm not gonna want to learn if it's hard to. But how I operate when it comes to this, the more I don't understand, the more I want to know. And the more frustrated I become with myself, the more I want to do. And I've always been kind of a workaholic. I've always worked a lot. And so putting in hard work is something I actually like doing. And working long hours is actually something I like doing. And so things like that aren't going to shove me over the edge. And when people constantly doubt me, that's fine, because that just makes me, want to prove them wrong. And not having a whole lot of support, that hasn't really affected me much at all, because I don't really need it. Because one, I have a lot of business partners, but I don't have support from friends or family, and that's fine. It doesn't bother me. It has not unmotivated me in any way at all. It hasn't had any kind of negative effect, that's for sure. I wish it weren't like that, but it doesn't have any kind of effect on me. And another thing that people automatically assume is that I don't know what I'm doing at all. While I'm not a professional, and I don't think I ever will be, I am not absolutely so blind that I don't understand anything at all. So people think, oh, you have no idea what you're getting into. Well, that's not true. I know exactly what I'm getting into, and I know exactly why I'm getting into it, and I know the exact results I want to get. So people can't say things like that to me. And as far as you giving up for these same reasons, I don't want to sound rude, but that would make you very weak. Because if not having support from your friends and family is going to make you quit, then you probably shouldn't do it anyway. Because there are going to be a lot of people down the road that don't support you. And I already know firsthand people don't like what I'm doing. Some people love it, some people hate it, some people just don't know. So, you're going to get that either way. So it might as well come from the people that are closest to you first, so you can definitely know how to handle it. And another thing that crops up a lot is when I'm working really hard on something or really long hours on something, and they say, okay, what have you been doing for these past days? Why are you, buried in your laptop? And I explain what I'm doing, and then they're like, oh, that again, and why don't you just get a real job? Or why don't you just get a normal job instead of, trying this whole business thing? And I'm like, because that's not what I want, that's not. And I had a real job. I had a horrible job. I had an odd job. And I've had all those. And it wasn't that I was unhappy to be doing them. It was just that that's not what I wanted to be doing the rest of my life. And getting paid by the hour, just, that works for some people, because then you can goof off and still get paid, but not in my case. If I didn't show up, I didn't get paid. If I didn't do the work, I didn't get paid. If the work was even done poorly, I didn't get paid. So, yeah, this is different, and I'm in charge of it, and I can control my own results. So I know what's going into it, and I know what I want to get out of it. And if, people are looking for things like that, then go for it. Because there aren't a whole lot of people that are. Okay, so there's this commercial that is for... It's a university. I forgot which one, though. But all these people are on a conveyor belt. And then, 4 people get off the conveyor belt and go a different direction. It's kind of what it's like, but, So, I'm not, an extreme rebel or anything, but when it comes to this, those things don't bother me. I could care less. So, I hope that this helps you, and if you have any more questions for me, feel free to ask, and I'll catch you later.